lip. Oh. What do you see? What do you see, girl? What do you see, girl? She sees a neighbor. Hi everyone, this is Min. I'm here to film the beauty scenarios. Beauty scenario? I'm here to film the beauty scenario tag and have the tag questions up on my computer right now. We're seated a little weird today. I'm in the middle of moving, and so I thought the normal background of like right there, that's usually where I film, or that one time I filmed, or like twice or something. That wouldn't really do this time, and so I am sitting facing another window on a couch, sitting backwards, so you can see this pretty mantle thing that I don't really use, but to keep jewelry. I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to be the weird neighbor who talks to themselves. Anyway, here are the tag questions. Tag question number 1. You have to get rid of all your foundations and you can only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? I literally have one foundation. I don't have a lot. The one high-end one I have is the one I used for my wedding, and it's the HD. It's from Makeup Forever HD one, color N123. And one drugstore that was my favorite is the Revlon. I forgot the name. It's like got a black top. Maybe I should just put in a picture right here somehow. Here. Yes. Okay. Question number 2. You go in for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach this subject or ignore it completely? I would go by the golden rule: treat others how you would want to be treated. like if you had stuff in your teeth, wouldn't you want to know, or to be approached in a comical manner instead of being like, you have lipstick on your teeth? Maybe when I would meet her, I would say hi, I would introduce myself, and then as we keep talking, I would like kind of pause her lightly and be like, excuse me, like I think I have something in your teeth. And then if I had a tissue, I would even offer it to her. And then if she's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed, I would be like, oh no, like it happens to everybody. I just wanted to let you know. Number 3, you're not feeling yourself and need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? I'm not sure if this question applies to me, because if I'm not feeling beautiful, then I wouldn't go to lipstick for it. But if I wanted to reach for something that I know is like a proven like thing that makes me look better, I don't have it on me right now, but I would pick the Color Whisper that I've been using a lot. It's an orangey color. 4. You go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? Like, would I style my high school self the way I style myself now? Because I think what I look like now, like with a bob and with small amount of makeup, I think it's age appropriate. You know, I remember I had about hair about this long, always, with a lot of layers. Like, I thought layers were cool. I used to want to dye my hair a lot, and I don't think I would dye my hair. I would tell myself to not dye my hair because it's a pain to grow out of, and I hate the maintenance. Like, I'm just too lazy for it. I don't have the time. It looks awful. Like, it's like getting my nails done. Oh, I painted these like these, or I used tape. So I don't get acrylic nails or whatever because I always need professional maintenance or upkeep. And so even though I got it done at a salon, it looked like I got it done at a Korean salon when I went back to Korea for the first time, and my sister and I were like hell bent on getting orange brown hair. Like I don't know why we thought it was so cool. And when it started growing out, like it just didn't really look good. You know, it looked like, and it also like looked more like a rust color once it started washing out. So I would tell myself to not dye my hair. Ooh, okay. So I would tell myself to not dye my hair, and I would tell myself to lay off the tweezers. I mean, I do okay at filling it in now, and I'm trying to grow out of this little middle portion. But when I was younger, like that Julia Roberts really thin 90s look was super cool, and like I would like make it really weird and like rounded and not really arched and like really weak, and like it would look really spiky because they're growing out. Anyways, I would tell myself to lay off the tweezers. Okay, number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length Pixie Lott haircut. I don't know what Pixie Lott is. Who is Pixie Lott? But they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile and say thank you, leave and call your mom hysterical? This person was British or Australian, huh? MUM. Um, Call your mom hysterical. B, cry in the chair and things get awkward. Or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund. I don't know. The milk has been spilt. The hair's been cut. You can't ask a refund if they're gonna do a good job at a pixie cut. Every time I got a haircut, I cried. But because I would look different, I would feel differently about myself. I know this doesn't make sense, but it's like, who am I when I don't look like what I used to look like, you know? But I went through a phase where I cut my own hair, so anything is better, even a pixie cut, even a professionally done, unwanted pixie cut, I feel like would look better than the weird haircuts I used to give myself when I was in high school. So I wouldn't be mad at her. It's an honest mistake, and hair grows back. That's what I say. C, you're, wait, not C, 6. God. I've been out of school for like a week and I already don't know how to read. 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break. Cool. And you have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? Yeah, I don't have a lot of palettes. The one palette or two palettes that I do have are eyeshadow ones, and I would definitely pack that because I use like the darker part of the Maybelline palette, like an eyeshadow kit. I don't have it on me right now. 7, your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What kind of a do nothing, like sucky thief would only take my used makeup? I don't see how realistic this is. I feel like a baby wrote this. Not a baby. Like a teenager wrote this because they don't know what robbers actually want to take, which are phones, um, TVs, not used makeup. Anyways, what's the product you really hope is safe? God, I'm being such a bad sport. I'm like, I don't care about a haircut. I don't care about my beauty stash. My really expensive foundation from Makeup Forever. And then I say expensive because it's like 40 and I'm used to like $8 ones at CVS. Last one. And this is a question that made me want to do the tag because I thought it was funny. Your friend borrows your makeup. She's up now because I kept petting her. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in an awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed? B, ask them to repurchase it? C, secretly do the same to something of theirs? Again, I feel like C tells me secretly do the same, like ruin my friend's makeup just to get back at them instead of talking to them about it. That's some like passive aggressive teenage BS. Like, you don't do that if you care about somebody, if they're your friend. That seems so stupid. Like, why would you do that? Makeup is like not very expensive, and makeup is replaceable compared to your friends. A, just pretend you haven't noticed. I'm not sure if I would pretend I haven't noticed if they mention it. Like, I'd be like, okay, thanks, and I'll get it back and like check it out at home, like about how terrible it looks. But I don't think my friend would have effed with it on purpose. So if she's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, like something happened, like I dropped it and it like freaking spilled everywhere, or like I freaking broke it, and then I'd be like, oh no, don't worry about it. Like I can still use this, which I probably can. It just doesn't look as pretty every time I look at it. And B, ask them to repurchase it. That is super tacky. You should never do that. Like, no matter how expensive it is, like if they feel like if they're your friend, if they know you, and if they feel like they did a bad enough damage, then they might repurchase it themselves. But if it's not, it's just makeup. Let it go. Like worry about something else, you know? Well, that's it for the beauty tag. I hope no, I know that wasn't interesting. I don't know why I'm like putting crap out there, but I just oh, I know why, because I don't want to pack all this. Um so I'm procrastinating. Anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Where's my mouse?